Hello everyone, good morning. How you all doing today? I hope you're doing great. My name is Ebele, and today I'll be teaching you how to create a database, how to create table, and also how to query from your table. Before I continue, if you're yet to watch the video on how to connect your VS Code to pgadmin, you might have to pause this video, then go back and watch that video so that you'll be able to flow with us. So let's get to business. I want to create a database, I want to create a table, and also want to create from that table on my VS Code. So I'll right click, then create a folder, and I'll name that folder project. For this project. Then I'll right click on this project, open with code. So I am going to be dividing this project into three. I'll call it part one. Part one is the creation of database. Part one will be the creation of database. Part two will be the creation of table, and part three will be the creation of data from the table that we have created. So I'll come here to this project. I'll come to new file, and I'll call it part one. Part1.bi. Now, from the previous video, I said that for us to be able to connect to pgadmin, for us to be able to run queries, we must import a library called psycobj2. So let's import a library, import psycobj2. Okay, so we are all good. Okay. Now, from the previous video also, I mentioned that for you to effectively and successfully connect to a database, you will need 5 items, and also taught you how to get those 5 items. So now let's make our connection. I'll say coin is equal to cycle. So dot connect, then open and close parentheses, then enter. But because we don't have a database, we are only going to be using 4 items because we want to create the database we're going to be interacting with, and we don't have a database. So we need to create that database where we are going to be storing our data. So I'm going to say host. And also, if you've not watched how to connect your VS Code to pgadmin, you might also have to stop this video and go back to that video, because I already explained how to import these 5 items from your pgadmin. So my host is localhost, then my port is 5432, then my user is host rest, then my password is equals to those vibes. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, so we are all set. Also, from the previous video, I said as well, to be able to interact with our database, we will need to import a function called cursor. So I'll say coin is equals to coin dot cursor, then open and close parentheses. Then, okay, we also need to import another library called auto-commit. Auto-commit will enable us to commit our code. Each time we run an SQL query on this VS Code, it will just automatically commit it. Instead of running the line of a query, then you commit, running the line of a query, then you commit. So for example, now, if I don't want to use the auto-commit, that means I have to be doing something like select all from, let me just say profile. Then I'll now have to do dot commit. And I have to do dot commit. So if I run another code again and say select all from actors, I will not come, I will come back again. I also do just was commit. You understand? So I don't want to be repeating this again. That's why I will use the auto commit to eliminate this manual process. So I'll come here, I'll say point dot auto commit is here already. Then is equals to true. Yes, sorry about that. Is equals to true. Equals to true. So run this code. Set and all good. Okay. So now I want to create a database. So first of all, I'll do call just execute. Come here. And I'll come here. I'll say drop database. Drop database which exists. So if the database already exists, please drop it. I do not want it. I'll call the database analytics. Now I want to create my database. I'll do call dot execute. Okay, create the time database. Then my database name, I'm going to call it 10 analytics. And now let's run this code. Okay, sorry. So we are all set. Okay. Now we are done with part one. We have created a database name 10 analytics. We have created a database name 10 analytics. So we are done with part one. Now let's go to part two, which is how to create table. I'll come here to my file. I'll call it part two. I'll say part two. Just right there, enter. So I just come here. I'm just being lazy though, because I don't want to retype and retype. I'll just come here and copy this. Control C, then I'll come here, then Control V. Then again, now we have a database. So our 5 items are what are complete. I'll put a comma here. I'll do DB name is equals to what? Put it in the string format 10 analytics. So let's see if we can connect to this database we just created. Let me run this code. So we are all set. Now the main aim is to create a table. So I'll come here. I'll say call dot execute. Call dot execute. I'll say drop table. Drop table. Report if exists. And the table name is also coordinator. Coordinators. Let's use coordinators. Then I'll come here. After doing that, I'll come here. I want to now create what the table. I'll come here. I'll say create table equals to, I'll use double quotation mark, then enter. I'll use 3 so that I want all my codes to be visible to me. I want to be seeing what I'm doing clearly. I don't want everything to be scattered, so I just want to be seeing through what I'm doing. And I also want to write all my code in this environment between the quotation marks. So to create a table, it's still the same format. All you just have to do is to create table. I can just use tab create table. And I'll call the table name coordinators. Then open and close parentheses, then enter. So you know when you're creating a table on page admin, you have the variable, then you have the data type. So I'm going to say coordinator ID, coordinator underscore ID. I want it to be serial. Then primary key. Okay, I'll come here and say name. I want the name to be voucher, variable character. length, I'll just say 50, then comma. I'll come here and say program. I'll come here and say program, then I'll use voucher variable character. Then I'll come here and say what else again do I need? I'll just come here and say scale. I'll also say variable character. I'll say length should be 15. Okay. So remember, it's the same way you also create your table on PG admin. What did I do? I just did create table coordinators. Then this coordinator is the table name. Then coordinator ID. I created a name which is in a variable character. Then a program variable character and also a skill variable character. Then let me run this now. So we're all good. So I'll come here now and execute. I'll say code dot execute. Code dot execute. Then I'll put in my create table. Let me run this code. So we are all good. Now let me now insert into my table. I'll come here. I'll say insert. Insert is equals to, I'll open this quotation mark, double quotation mark, this of them. Then come here, tab again. Then I'll say insert. Let me just use my tab. I just say insert into, remember the table name is what coordinators. Insert into coordinators, then open and close parentheses. Then what am I inserting? I'm inserting the name. I don't want to put some line. I will start with the name. Then I will insert the program, comma. Then I will insert the skill. So these are okay. So I'll come here. Okay. So what is going to be my value? Then I'll just write value 0. I'll just write value 0 in calculator. It doesn't matter whether it's small letter or little letter. I'll just write value 0. Then I want to have a placeholder. This name, I want to have a placeholder which is string S, meaning that this placeholder is for this name here. Then a comma. Then for the program, a placeholder too. Then this skill, a placeholder too. A placeholder. Then so I've created a placeholder now. Okay. So I'll come here and say execute. Now I have my placeholder. I'll come here and say execute. Execute. What does it want to execute? I want to execute insert, and also what are my variables? I'm going to come here. Name, I'm going to say Billy, a comma. Then program, I'm going to say data engineering. Then a comma. Then skill, I'm just going to say Python. Okay, so let's check again. Insert into coordinators, the name, program, skill, then variables, then the values, which is this percentage S is a string order. It shows that this name now is a string and this program is a string, this skill is a string, so it's like a placeholder. So let me run this. So we are all set. Okay, let me just create one more row, Control C. Then I'll come here, I'll Control V. The name, I'll say Ethereum. Then program is data science. Then skill, I'll say I'll say Tableau. Tableau. Now let's run this. I didn't see that. So we see. So we all set like this. Okay. Now part 3 now is to now we've created our table. So part 3 now is to query from that table that we have created. So I'll come to file again. I'll say part 3. Part 3 dot py, then enter. So I'll come here, come to tool. I'm just being lazy. I'll just come here again, copy this again. Working smart, not being lazy, working smart, Gen Z, now you understand. Working smart, then come here, paste. Now want to query, so I'll come here and do call dot execute, call dot execute. I'll say what select all, right? Select all, so the hash must be the select all. What's our table name? Our table name is coordinators. Select all from coordinators. Select all from coordinators. Okay. Let's close this. So, okay, we all set. Now, we are yet to see our code. We are yet to see our table. We are yet to see our rows. So, I will do rows is equals to 4 dot fetch all. Use and fetch all the items, fetch all the rows. Okay, now let's run this. We are good still. Then I'll not look through. I'll look through. I'll say for row and rows. Friends. So we have a problem. It's here. Okay, I'll do this. So you can see that the table that we created is already here. So when I made Syria, you notice that I didn't have to leave it one, so it just automatically was generates the ID. So we are all set, we are all good to go. I'll see you again in another video. Have a nice day.